going on, team? What's going on, team? Good evening. Gonna give everybody a few seconds here to join, and then we're gonna get started. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Hope you guys had a great trading day. Had a lot of news this morning, so hope you guys, secured your profits. Hope you guys stayed patient. A lot of moves happened right after news. Well, some good moves, some not so good. Nothing too crazy though, right? We definitely talked about that this morning. We talked about it last night. So, today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday are really gonna be the crazy days on the market. So, gonna give everybody another minute. At 5 minutes 30, I'll get started. We're gonna go over AUDCHF today for the first pair of the night. Usually not a pair that I look at, but somebody in our chat wanted my opinion on it, so I went ahead, I marked it up a little bit based on where we're at now, right? We can still see the price is still making lower lows and lower highs, right, in the external time frame, which is here in the daily time frame. We were in a downtrend. Well, technically we still are, but it's looking good, right? We can see that right now compared to in the market makers pattern, right? Where are we? We had peak low right here at the bottom. Price still overall making lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. So, this is one of those pairs where we gotta just wait for the market to do what it has to do, right? But again, we still have lower lows and lower highs. We are at the lows, rejected the lows, got a little triple bottom, right, and then started going to the top. So could this still be a lower high? Let's start marking up. We know we have 3 months of rise. After 3 months of rise, market must chop or drop. So this month, I'm not expecting price to continue to push to the top side. In the 4 hour, we know that we're still trading higher high, higher low, and higher high. And right now, price is reaching those 4 hour highs. Here at the top, we had an engulfing red candle that was used up here. Right, once we got the retest, price went up, came back down, gave us another engulfing candle here, 1, 2, 3, retested, went up. That was for today, which was at 372. We have a day of rise yesterday. Today, price gave us, it finished on a no net, so never mind, right? So we do not have a 372, but what could we see? This is where price looks like it wants to come back up, and then here's where it'll make a decision. Does price want to retest these zones, go down, reject, or does it want to break, retest to continue? That'll be the position for AU right now, for AUDCHF. So we're kind of just waiting it out, waiting to see, right? Again, overall, we want to see price do what? Higher highs and higher lows. The internal and the external. External, we're making lower lows and lower highs. In the 4 hour, right? In the 4 hour, we could see higher highs and higher lows. And 30 minute, we could see price gave us high, low, price broke, gave us this high, and this higher low. So 30 minute higher high, higher low, 4 hour higher high, higher low. Daily time frame, however, we're still seeing lower lows and lower highs. So again, could this push to the top side? Could this be the lower high for the daily time frame to continue to push to the downside? Yes. So with that being said, AU, I just wanted to keep this on to go over it. But so let's go ahead and get started with the pairs that we usually look at. So AU, let me clear this up a little bit. This was all the drawings that we had from this morning. So AU, again, we're in A2, bottom of consolidation. We have 3 months of no net, no continuations in the 4 hour. And I'm not gonna take 2 hours like I did last night. We're just gonna go through this, have this recorded, it's uploaded. If you guys want to go back and rewatch it, you can. If you guys have any questions, again, you could let me know in the chat. I'll be posting the link for the Discord in the chat just now. I almost forgot, sorry about that. Right, if you guys have questions, you could join our Discord. Hit me up on X, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll answer your guys' questions as soon as possible. So in the 4 hour, again, AU, we're at the top of our 4 hour zone. We're still trading between We're still trading between this 4-hour low and these 4-hour highs. We had 2 weeks of rise. On the third week, gave us a rise drop. It was counter. This week, we can see price is still here at the top, still wanting to push up, still giving small higher highs and higher lows. We know that we're still trading between this 30-minute low, this 30-minute high. Price still hasn't tapped into it. We had a red 4-hour candle and it gave us 2 days of rise. So at this point, AU, nothing really here to continue to look at. Could we be expecting price? What am I looking for, right? First things first, I'm looking for price to get into our 30-minute highs. Once price gets into our 30-minute highs, this is where price is going to either reject and go down, or we'll see a retest, break retest to continue this push to the top side. So this one, we're still just waiting on it. Still got to wait for price to do what it has to do. CAD CHF, we went into our 30-minute highs. As soon as we got into our 30-minute highs, rejected, went right back down. Gave us a day of no net, so we don't have a continuation. We still know we're trading between the change of character and the low. Right, so we're trading between the high and the low. What's going to be our confirmation for price to continue this uptrend push is going to be once we break above, get a nice break of structure, retest again to continue to go. At this moment, look how many times we've rejected these highs. Price is literally just rejecting highs, going down, rejecting lows, going up, rejecting highs, going down, right? Consolidated, went to the top, rejected highs, went down to the same spot to where we're at now. So AUDCHF is one. Again, we're going to keep a close eye on it. Or I'm sorry, CAD CHF. We're going to keep a close eye on it. We are expecting a 4th week variation. Could it not give it to us? Or I'm sorry, this was a daily time frame. We have 3 months of rise. Could we be expecting price to give us that 4th month variation? It could happen. 4-hour time frame, we're just in the middle of consolidation. So with that being said, just the fact that we're in the middle of the zone of consolidation is not the best place to look for a trade, but we'll keep a close eye on it. We'll see if we have an opportunity, right? What's going to be an opportunity is going to be price bouncing off the 50 EMA and level 1 going up. It could be an engulfing candle, a bullish engulfing candle. Could be exhaustion candles to the low, right, to continue the push to the top side. Or it could simply just be the structure, right? Once we break above these highs and get a break of structure, we'll look for price to continue to go up. So we just need those confirmations. Right, we don't want to get into these small trades here that are just going to fake us out and go right back down to the bottom. Right, so we want to wait for the 100% trade that's going to give us the best entry. Euro AUD, we had 2 days of rise. Today being the 3rd day, gave us the 3rd day and gave us a rise no net. Not bad. Could we be expecting a 4th day variation in this at this point? With this pair, the fact that we're on the 800 EMA, I'm not a fan of looking for, you know, other highs. Alright, whatever, we'll keep it like that. I'm not a fan of looking for 4th day variations, especially when we're on the 800 EMA. So same pretty much situation, right? We had high, higher, low, higher, high, still trading between this low and this high. Gonna wait and see what happens. Where are we? In the middle of the zone. This is where price gave us an exhaustion wick to the top side and went right back down. Give me 1 second, guys. So just based on those little 2 things here on Euro AUD, right? I'm not expecting price to continue to go up, but it could. We'll just wait on it. If price breaks below these lows down here, then we know it's going to want to continue to go down into these zones. So we'll continue to wait on it. EURCAD, we have a day of rise yesterday. Today gave us a 2nd day of rise. Perfect. We're still trading between this 30-minute high and these 30-minute lows, these 4-hour highs. Let's zoom it out a little bit. Where are we? We're at the top of consolidation in the 4-hour time frame. We're at the top of the 4-hour zone as well. Daily time frame, right? We're at the top of consolidation. So again, just like the other pairs that are at the top of their zones in an uptrend, not the best place to look for a trade, but we will keep a close eye on it. Right, 372 on EURCAD. Let me get my trading journal. Let's write this down for tomorrow. There's a 0515 watch list. We have EURCAD as the first trade to keep an eye on. $3.72. Euro USD, we have a day of rise, which was yesterday. Today, price gave us a second day of rise. Let me clean this up. Again, all these drawings were from what we had this morning. Second day of rise. Could we be expecting a third day? We can. Let's update our 30-minute time frame as well. We have high, low, lower high, lower low, and then price gave us a higher high, higher low to where we're at now, higher high. So perfect. We got a change of character. We got the BOS, but the BOS, not a clean BOS. All these candles are still on the zone, but we did break above the zone with the wicks, or with the candles. Right, so now we know that we're trading between the same high, or I'm sorry, no, this low down here, last red candle before the push up, and we're trading between this high here, the last green candle before the push down. And I'm gonna use this wick, and I'm gonna use the body of this candle. And where are we? We are in V1 level 2, looking for price to bounce off the 200 EMA. In the daily time frame, we're above the 200. In the 4-hour, we're above the 200 as well. We can see that price bounce off the 200 here. 30-minute, we're above the 200 as well. Could we be expecting a pullback to the 200 EMA before we see that third high, before we see that push to the third day high? Maybe not. Calculate STP, that's way too far down, right? Maybe we'll get a bullish flag post pattern, right, where we see price consolidate between 23.6 and 38.2, somewhere in this area, for then price to go up. So Euro USD, will write this down as well for 372. Let's continue. GCAD, we have a day of rise yesterday. Today price gave us 2 days of rise. Perfect. Another 372 being set up. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's start from the top to the bottom. So we know that GCAD, not the best place to look for a trade. We're at the top of consolidation. Daily time, or 4-hour time frame, we have 3 weeks of rise. On the third week gave us a rise drop. Could be expecting a 4th week variation, which we can see that price is already looking like it wants to go. So not only do we have a 4-hour confirmation that price would like to go up, but we also have a 30-minute confirmation. So this is definitely looking solid. Would love to see a pullback, obviously, beforehand, but we'll see if price gives it to us. So GCAD is looking good as well. We could write this one down as well. So GBPCAD, we're looking for the same thing that we wrote down on the 13th, right? We're looking for the 4th week rise variation plus 372. Looking good. GJ, another day of rise. So I'm just going to update it. Again, you guys know I'm not going to be trading this until we get a pullback, until we get clean structure. We're still trading between this high and this low. Last green candle before the push down. So let's see. We know that we have a week of rise. We're at the top of the zone again. Yeah, 4 month of this is the 4th month of rise. This month I'm not expecting price to continue to go up, but we could be expecting price to reach these daily or 4-hour highs. And then again, when price reaches these zones, when price reaches these highs, it's either going to break, retest to continue, or this is where we'll see price reject to continue going down. So we'll wait this one out as well. I'm not in a rush to get into the GJ trades at all. I'll wait for the solid confirmations. GU, we had a day of rise yesterday. Today gave us 2 days of rise. Perfect. Once again, we have some good movements here. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's talk about where we're at. We're at the top of the zone, V1, right? We're at the top of consolidation and an uptrend again. When we're consolidated, I'll say this again, even though we say this in every single stream, but I know people who are new might not know this or might not have heard this yet. But if you're consolidating, right, when price is moving sideways, or another name for it would be when price is in a range, where do you want to look for buys in an uptrend? Do you want to look for buys at the top of the zone, or do you want to look for buys at the bottom of the zone? Vice versa when we're in a downtrend. When we're in a downtrend and we're consolidating, when you're in this little range, when you're in the zone of consolidation, do you want to look for sells at the top of the zone, or do you want to look for sells at the bottom of the zone? When would we start looking for buys at the top of the zone? Once we get that break and the retest to continue the push, that's when we'll start looking for buys at the top of a zone. Vice versa when you're looking for sells at the bottom of the zone, the only way you'll enter at the bottom of a zone is when price breaks and retests to continue to go, right? So with that being the case, right now we have no continuations in the daily time frame. Weekly time frame, we also don't have any continuations. We could see that price is still making lower highs and lower lows. We have a week of drop. Week prior, we had a no net where price was moving sideways. And here in the 30 minute, here in the 30 minute, we could see that we're still trading higher high, higher low, higher high, and then price did what? Lower low. And again, we'll draw this out with a highlighter. We have higher high, price pushed down, higher low, right? Price pushed up, gave us a higher high. Price pushed down, gave us a lower low. So now where price is at, pushed high. So on top of the fact, why wouldn't this 372 look good is because we're still, we're not in a clean higher high and higher low trend. We're still making higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high. That's where we're at now, right? But we also could see, if we zoom in, the 372 was already given as well. That third day high was already given. With the opening candle, price gave us a wick, gave us a new high, and then now price is still just sitting up here. We also know that we're reaching a 30-minute high. So could price reach these highs and continue this lower low, lower high to make these lower lows, or go down to these 30-minute lows? Absolutely. Could price use this zone, as we could see, right? Doesn't this look from here going down? Doesn't this look like a zone of consolidation? Could this be something that's happening on GU too? It could happen. So we just gotta be patient, right? GU is not one I'm gonna write in our trading journal for us to keep an eye on, but we're gonna keep it on. We'll see it for tomorrow. We'll see how price develops. What's good, Muhammad? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Good evening. How you feeling, my brother? And again, guys, any questions at all from any pair, whether or not they're the ones that we look or we go over, you guys could ask questions here in the chat. You guys could join the Discord. You guys could hit me up on Twitter, X, Instagram. Wherever you guys feel comfortable, and then I'll answer the questions. I'll help you guys out. Remember, we do one-on-one sessions too, completely free. Everything here is free. The streams are free, Discord is free, the one-on-one sessions are free. So if you guys are interested in that, you could hit me up. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday, huh? Yeah, I have a one-on-one tomorrow. I might have to reschedule. Damn, my bad, guys. I just remembered that. All good. My bad, guys. Give me a minute. No, wait, what happened? Yo, I almost had a heart attack on my my stream on my thing still said I was on the starting soon screen. I was about to have a panic attack. No way, I almost did that. We're good. Still, bro, but starting to feel better today. That's good. Yeah, no, I actually woke up today and I felt really bad. That's why I kind of started the stream late this morning. I woke up and I'm like, wow, I think I'm getting sick. And yeah, I pretty much just stayed home all day today. Haven't eaten anything. Like, stomach is turning. I don't know. But hopefully I'll start feeling better soon. Don't know what's going on, man, but we're chilling. So yeah, that's the call for GU. We're gonna wait it out. I'm not gonna write it down in our trading journal. 372 doesn't look clean. US30, right? Let's take a look at what happened, right? Faking everybody out. This is why we stay away from shit like this. We stay away from just ugly, right? We stay away from ugly. It doesn't look clean. There was really no simple entries. Everything was just on top of the fact that STP was done already with this wick that went down with the news, right? I'm not gonna play around with something that doesn't look crystal clear, right? We know that we're in a zone of consolidation here in the 30-minute time frame. Rejected the lows, rejected the highs to where we're at now. So you know we're not gonna have to. It gets easy when we can see all of that, right? So let's start deleting some of these drawings here so we can have a clean outlook. So we know that we're in a zone of consolidation in the 30-minute time frame. We had a day of drop. Today gave us a day of rise. No continuations. We still know we had higher high, higher low, higher high. Price then consolidated, broke these lows with the wick, right? So we know that we're trading between this high and I'm gonna say these lows down here. Last red candle before the push up. Right, I'm not gonna be looking at this wick because this, if we turn on the line chart, you can see that that's not a real candle. Right, so when we're looking at it like this, where are we trading? We had a higher high, higher low, higher high. Price came down, created equal lows, and it didn't break until these lows down here. So we know that we're trading between a change of character and the high. So when we turn it back onto the candlesticks, what are we gonna mark? Again, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. Right, so we had a little change of character. Character. And what's our confirmation that price is going to continue to go down is a break of structure after a change of character. So just because we had a change of character, just because price gave us a lower low, doesn't mean that we're looking for lower highs to go into a lower low. No, that just means price swept the lows. Could this be a potential price push for price to continue the push to the top side that we're looking for? It could be. So let's look at the daily time frame, start putting all the pieces together. We know we're in peak high territory. We still have the daily high and the 4-hour highs at the top. 4-hour time frame, we have 3 weeks of rise. After 3 weeks, market must chop or drop, but we know that there's gaps in the market. So could price continue to push to the top side? Absolutely. 4-hour time frame, we know that we have an engulfing candle, but again, we could see how the market is manipulating all the traders at this point in the zone of consolidation. So I'm not using this engulfing candle as a, this is where I'm gonna look for, look for my entries here and have my stop loss up here. No, this is just a zone where I'm like, okay, if price, not only, again, we're consolidating at this point, not only am I gonna be looking for price to break above the consolidation to continue to go up, but I'm also looking at the engulfing candle like a flip zone. If price decides to break above the engulfing candle and give us a nice retest, then we know price is going to want to continue to go to the top side. Not only to go into our daily and 4-hour highs, but look at all the gaps that we have here at the top of the market. Right? So, with that being said, we're going to wait it out. Again, US30, I'm not going to write this down on my trading journal. We're not going to say that we're waiting for trades here. I'm waiting for structure to be clean. I'm waiting for nice, clean candles to be given for us to have a simple entry. Right, US30 is one that if we catch an entry, right, it's straight into profit. Right, this one was a little bit of a small entry just for a little type 1 to go back down to the bottom of the zone. Right, but anytime you take trades on US30, understand that this is a pair where if you get it right, you shouldn't be in this trade for longer than an hour, 2 hours. This is a pair where if you get the right entry, you're in profit. As soon as you enter, you're in profit and you go up to TP. Right, every single time. Let's see, right? Every single time. You just gotta wait for the right entries, right? Every single time. Let's go back. Right, let's use more examples. We're already back in March. Right? I don't really take a lot of trades on US30. I don't think we have any more saved here, right? Straight into entry. So straight into entry. So US30, we'll be patient with it. We'll wait it out. USDCAD, we're almost done here, guys. We're missing 2 more pairs, gold and Bitcoin, and USDCAD. Again, I'll say this one more time. Any questions, let me know. If not, once we're done here, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. for the live trading session. So USDCAD, let's go to the daily time frame. Where are we? V2, we're at the top of consolidation. We already had 3 months of rise. On the third month, gave us a rise no net, gave us a fourth month variation. This month, I'm not expecting price to give me another push to the top side. I'm expecting price to either close on a no net, right, go sideways, or to give us a pullback back down to the bottom. In this case, we can see that we had a week of no net last week. This week, price is still just kind of moving here sideways. We have the top of the 4-hour zone up here. We have the bottom of the 4-hour zone down here. 30-minute time frame, we know that we're still trading, right? We had low, high, lower low, higher high, change of character, lower low, change of character back down to the bottom, lower high, and right now we're just consolidating in this little zone. So we're still trading between this 30-minute low and these 30-minute highs. We can see that price is wanting to make its mind up. At this point, could we be expecting price to go down to these lows to then go up? Yes, could happen. What's another thing that could happen? Understanding that I'm not expecting price to continue to push to the top side, price would definitely just break and go short. But we have to wait for price to reach these zones. Gold gave us a day of rise. Not bad. What did I delete? We have an engulfing candle here. Could be expecting price to use that as a little support to continue this push to the downside. So we'll keep a close eye on this one. 30-minute engulfing. Still trading between this 30-minute high and this 30-minute low. 4-hour, we're still trading between this 4-hour high, this 4-hour low. Daily time frame, we have 2 months of rise. Could we be expecting a third month rise? Honestly, we'll have to wait it out and see. Look at market structure. What's price doing? We have a daily engulfing here at the bottom, right? Could price give us, let's map this out, right? Could price give us something like this where we use these lows or these highs, we go down into here, and then price is going to make another decision here to go back up? This is something that could happen. This is what I'd be expecting price to do. So we'll wait it out. We'll see what price wants to do. And then last but not least, Bitcoin, which was the only trade today that I took. Very small position. But what was I waiting for? Right? So first, let's do this. Delete this. Delete this. Okay. So first and foremost, we had 2 days of rise. Today being the third day, we did not get a 372. Right? Price just went down, gave us a just literally candles all to the bottom side. Gave us a day of drop. But we know that in the 1 hour, right, it gave us this engulfing candle. What did price do when the news hit? It went right into the engulfing candle and went right back to the top. So what was I looking for? For this to be a solid buy, I wanted to see price come down into the zone and then go up and break these highs to continue to go to the top side. Once I started seeing that price was just tap dancing with the zone, that's when we cashed out of the trade and we just let it go. And then what happened? Price whoop went right back down. So again, that's why market structure is such a big thing, guys. Because if you could see, okay, this is where price is going to want to have to break to continue this push to the top side or cover these imbalances, then it's going to be super simple for you to just enter trades and then exit at a good spot. Right? So right now we still know that in the 30-minute we're still making lower lows and lower highs as well, and lower lows. Price rejected these highs and then went down. So currently we just got to wait it out. Bitcoin is in a spot where, same as US30, right? Could we be expecting this to go up? Could we be expecting it to go down? Right now we're not really 100% sure. Right now price is just moving sideways, breaking the highs, coming back down, going to the lows, rejecting the lows, rejecting highs, throwing wicks, right? Huge ass exhaustion wicks to the top, to the bottom, to the bottom. So not a lot of market structure is being played out. Lower low, lower high, lower low, gave us a change of character. We're still trading between the low and the high. So let's update this one as well. I don't know what's up with these people opening and closing the door. What's going on out there? That's high and this low. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Any questions? Any pairs you guys want me to go over before we go off? Let me know. If not, then again, we'll see you tomorrow morning for the live trading session. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Again, ask questions if you guys have any questions. Again, you could always hit me up on X, Instagram, hit us up on Discord. Link for the Discord is in the chat. Today's a pretty quick class, guys. 35 minutes. It was nothing too crazy. Again, not a lot of crazy moves this week, right? For the last couple days, there hasn't been anything crazy. But we know that tomorrow we have news. Thursday we have news. Friday I don't think we have news. So should be an interesting couple of next days. It should be an interesting rest of the week. Should be getting some good trades as well. So make sure you guys keep your charts updated. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out.